Good afternoon, and thank you for joining me here today on Sacred Rose Tarot. If this is your first time visiting the channel, thank you so much. If you're back for another reading, thank you also. It is so much appreciated that you view these videos. They are timeless. Also, please like, share, and subscribe. This will help grow the channel. And also, please keep in mind that not everything is going to resonate with everybody every time. So keep what resonates and leave what doesn't. And if you're new to the channel, one of the things I like to ask is for an Ascended Master to oversee the reading. I usually ask Ascended Masters, Archangels, who would like to oversee the reading, bring us a message today. And today's message comes to us from Horace. And it says here, Cosmic Gateway, your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. That's exciting. So I wanted to read his card, and it comes to us today from the Keepers of the Light Oracle cards, and this is by Kyle Gray. So it says here, Horus is the Egyptian eagle-headed god and sun, twin flame of the goddess Isis. He is known for his foresight, psychic awareness, and ability to travel between the worlds. He can help us move into the cosmos with our mind, meditations, and prayers so that we can harness the natural magic that surrounds us. He was known for ritual magic in the past, and now he helps create pockets of energy in the world where we can access light, wisdom, and insight. If you are seeing the symbol of an eye appearing around you, know that Horus is asking you to become aware of how you are influencing the energy around you, and how in turn that energy is influencing you. The extended message says, you are connected to the universe and have the ability to manifest miraculous experiences. Your thoughts, words, and actions are like magnets, drawing the energy that creates and cultivates your world. You have a stellar gateway chakra above your head, a vortex of energy that is influenced by your own energy. You can place ideas into this vortex to create what you are seeking. The universe also offers you guidance, abundance, support, and healing based on your capacity to connect to it and accept it. You have a real opportunity to further that connection now by sending prayers and intentions out into the cosmos. That's awesome energy. Okay, so I asked Horace, since he's overseeing our message, what message would he like for us to have today? And that message comes to us from the Angel Guidebook? Comes to us from the Angel Guidebook, also by Kyle Gray. And this is a very beautiful card. I love this one, Ease and Grace. And I love that his face is so peaceful, and he's sort of like balancing there on one foot. He's not straining. Everything is easy. He's very relaxed, and he's sort of like centered in this divine flow of energy, right? And there's a lot of yellow energy, a lot of sacral chakra going on. I like that. Or sorry, solar plexus. So I like that. And the Ease of Grace card says, this is a time to learn and adapt. You are being guided to slow down, take your time, take in the current moment, and allow space for events to occur. You often put too much pressure and expectation on yourself, and this is not required. Also, with constant effort and rush, you'll find yourself becoming overwhelmed and tired. When you are too forceful, you use up too much energy, and that may hinder your progress at this time. If you're in a difficult situation at work or with other people, don't feel you have to prove your skills, talents, or worth. Just step back and breathe. And through grace, you will be seen, understood, and recognized for who you truly are. The extended message says, you are being guided to flow like water. Don't feel the need to rush or force your way ahead. A gentle approach will be more rewarding. Have patience and move with subtlety and grace. Your angel guide is encouraging you to see life as a dance, one step at a time. You will make your way through this incredible journey, learning more and growing along the way. How can you move with more elegance? How can you slow down? How can you bring more grace and poise to your current situation? This is a time to soften, breathe, and move in a way that is steady but flowing. This information may come as a surprise or even a challenge to you, but your angels know it will be beneficial for what is coming your way next. All right, it's beautiful energy, inviting us to slow down, take it easy, remember to breathe. I know there's times throughout my day personally that I have to stop and take some deep breaths. And it's not always about like stress or anything, but just sometimes I feel like the pace of the day, it's going fast, or it's like, okay, you know what? I need to just breathe. And it always feels good. So I like this Ease and Grace card. And to clarify, I used some tarot, and the first card out was Six of Swords, which in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot tells that it has a picture of a woman and a child in a boat, and a man is sort of directing the flow of that boat, and he's got like a pole to guide it. And it represents moving on to calmer waters, a change in direction, a refreshing new approach to something, less stressful, more calming. So it goes right along with this Ease and Grace card. I love that. The next card out was the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords can speak to a new method of communication. So perhaps instead of talking on the phone, you may want to consider a little bit more text messaging, or maybe instead of text messaging on the phone, maybe it can feel a little less rushed and hurried by speaking on the phone or doing like FaceTime, or maybe sending an email. I know sometimes it's easy when we're getting into like work, we're doing work during our day and we're getting rushed, and people want to check up on us and is this ready or is that ready? Have I met a deadline? Do we have this? What's the latest update on that? And so sometimes we can get these frequent interruptions during our day. And maybe you currently, I'm just kind of getting this energy, and of course it's not going to resonate with everybody, right? Maybe in the course of your day, to whoever this is resonating with, you're getting several interruptions, phone calls, messages, and you're like, can you just let me do my job? Can you let me finish? And I'll give you an update at the end of the day. So maybe this talks about that new method of communication, allowing you to slow down and flow, move to more calmer waters, and maybe say, hey, look, this is only making me go slower. So if you can just please accept an update at the end of the day. If it's something good or something important, I'll get to you sooner. Maybe that can help you sort of get into that flow state. The next card out was Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups can speak of not getting stuck on like instant gratification, maybe not seeing something for what it truly is, maybe with all this cloudiness here, not being able to see all of the things you need to see about a matter to know the truth of it. It can also talk about fantasies, being misguided, illusions, that kind of thing. So in this Ease and Grace, you're going to be more able to see through this stuff when you slow down, when you change up the pace of communication, maybe to a way that's more slow and calm, to meet your needs and to help you get into this flow state, okay? And also, don't take everything at face value. Sometimes you need to ask some questions or dig a little bit deeper. And that was further clarified by the Star card. The Star card usually speaks of healing. It speaks of like fertility. The star here is we have this big star in the middle, surrounded by 7 little stars. And traditionally, this speaks to the chakras. So maybe there's also something speaking about the sacral chakra. Maybe there's a blockage. I would encourage you, if that sounds like something you're interested in, look up some videos on YouTube on how to clear the sacral chakra blockages if you feel like that's something that's important, or maybe you just want to learn a little bit more about balancing the chakras. This could say that that is going to be something that's healing for you, can help you move through this like illusionment type of energy, and help you find that more slow, calm, graceful type of ease of doing things throughout your day. The next card out says Forest Temple and has to do with enlightenment. Card number 19. 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 is typically the start of a new cycle. So perhaps there has something to do with this ease and grace. Once we find that balance and get back to this flow state, we start to see more enlightenment. And I wanted to see what this card meant because I've never seen this card before, never pulled it in a reading. And it says here The sound of delicate chanting fills the forest. You follow the sound as you walk down a meandering path into a small clearing. Before you, a forest temple becomes visible. As you get closer, it feels that the chanting is penetrating deep into your soul. Something seems to be shifting within you. Everything is the same, yet everything is somehow different. Meditate on the light within you and around you. Connect with the ever-present energy of the divine. Right now, your awareness is increasing. Your ability to understand the world is shifting. More and more, you can see situations from all points of view, and this creates an expansion in all parts of your life. This card also reflects times when you are seeing the world from only your personal point of consciousness, which is dramatically restricting possibilities for you. A one-sided, adamant view of life can block a vast influx of light, joy, and connection to the Creator. Strict adherence to your beliefs can obstruct wonderful opportunities from flooding your life. Be willing to step outside your limited points of view and see the world from the other's perspectives, and your life will expand. In temples throughout the world, initiates withdraw from their surroundings in order to gain an expanded perception of the inner reality of life. Intuition and healing abilities emerge during these times. Light is flooding into your life now. With enlightenment, you'll feel the expansion from a limited sense of self to an awareness of the cosmos around you. The spirit of the forest temple says, positive changes are coming. You are lightening up, feel buoyant and free. Your connection to spirit is deepening. Old beliefs about who you are and what you deserve in life are falling away, replaced by incredible new paths. Oh, that's really beautiful. I love that. And I love how it's talking about being buoyant and light. And look how this, he's so light and just airy and at peace. So a card that came out to confirm and verify the Enlightenment card was Six of Pentacles. And Six of Pentacles in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot is a picture of a man giving to some less fortunate people who may be perceived as like beggars, for example. So it speaks of somebody who has plenty of abundance and wealth and can share their resources with those that are less fortunate. And it also can speak to, sharing within your family, giving to others, that sort of thing. And then we also have the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is somebody who is very nurturing, loving, is balanced with her emotions, and is also a highly intuitive individual. This could also mean you have water signs highly aspected in your chart, which could be your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. And the water signs are traditionally associated with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. It can be. But again, if it doesn't resonate, don't worry about it. The next card out speaks of movement. The wands talk about taking action, and they're associated with fire, like Sag, Leo, and Aries. I've seen a lot of readers talk about the Three of Wands, talking about your ships coming in. And that's okay. I think it just depends on what other cards are in your spread. And I think with this one, we're talking about taking action to do something different. Wanting to maybe go about something in a different manner. And so I'm thinking this has something to do with changing up this perspective over here, maybe communicating in a different way so that we can get back to balancing ease and grace. Also, the next card out is Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is speaking of somebody who, nine is like fulfillment and being happy and abundant, and this is like wish fulfillment, being at a really great place emotionally satisfied. So maybe this is something that's very important to you, to get back to this, healing of the chakras and not seeing something at face value, seeing past illusions, not being disillusioned, this new form of communication, moving on to calmer waters, getting back to ease and grace. The next card out is Spirit Guardians of Summer, Expansion. And this is 37, which is also a 10. And we had a 10 card here. So we also have a new beginning starting with this one, Expansion. And interestingly enough, this one about enlightenment spoke a lot about expansion as well. So let's see what the expansion card wishes to share with us today? Do I have that one marked? Let's see. That is the Spirit Guardian of Summer. Okay. All right. So in the sacred forest, the Spirit Guardian of Summer has arrived. Large clumps of purple berries hang heavy on the vine. The apple trees are laden with shining, ripe red fruit. The droning of the bees fills the forest. The grass is high. The forest is alive with heady scent of flowers. Vitality, health, success, abundance, healing, and passion are expanding in your life. However, you can't sit back and wait for it to happen. The energy of summer is the energy of working with passion in the direction of your dreams. Give it everything you've got, and immense reward will follow. Do not sit on the sidelines. Work hard, play hard. Your labor will pay off. If you hold back and repress what you feel during this time, you will become drained and your spirit will wane. This is not the time to take care of everyone else. This is the time to step forward with passion and delight. You'll be glad that you did. The most earth energy is available to us during the summer season. It's when we can access the greatest amount of sunlight and spiritual light so that the power of the sun can pour into our hearts. The Spirit Guardian of Summer says, work with passion, don't hold back. Take positive steps in the direction of your dreams now in order to reap the harvest later. Your hard work will result in abundance, bounty, and beauty. Celebrate, enjoy the fruits of your labor. That is very interesting because we have this expansion card here, or the Enlightenment, which spoke a lot about expansion, meditating, going within. We have Ease and Grace, which talks a lot about meditating and going within, finding that calmness. And I turned those over, didn't I? This taking action. Fire really makes me think of summer. So let's see what cards came out to clarify this card here. All right. So we have Three of Pentacles, which talks of working towards something with others, perhaps in a teammate type of an environment. And it can also speak of like people that are really experienced and skilled craftsmen, or somebody that's skilled at their craft. Then we have communication, the Eight of Wands. Speaks of fast-moving communication. Can also speak of like a short trip or a fast trip somewhere, maybe a weekend trip or a day trip. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse. So we have something that was a betrayal is no longer a betrayal. And maybe this means that you can count on this person, whoever this team that you're communicating with. And the Magician. So your overall energy is that you can basically manifest whatever you want in your life. So you hold the cards. You hold the power and the wisdom and the foresight, and your expansion is a direct result of your enlightenment through your meditation, your personal growth, making certain changes, although sometimes they can be small, but taking that action for more calmness and more healing energy. Again, you are in charge of that. There could be something to do with working as a team. And that could be like at your work. And then that primary focus of achieving ease and grace. That's really pretty. I can't get over how yellow this is. I mean, it's super yellow, a lot of yellow. So, yeah, maybe there's something about the sacral chakra there. Or is it solar plexus? Oh, no, I'm getting confused. Anyway, if this message resonates, please like it, thumbs up, share it, subscribe to the channel, and take what resonates, leave what doesn't. As always, your comments are appreciated. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed day.